All right, what's going on, folks? I'm Terry Hawkins back at you once again with another video. As I promised, I'm going to show you the flip side of the previous video that I just did. Now, at the end of the last video, I pretty much hinted around to using prop firms in automation uh, at the end of the cycle when it comes to Profits Passport. Now, in this video, we're going to flip it upside down and show you how you can start with the prop firms to generate the cash flow. And then in the end, you're going to end up in automation anyway to dump more money into or to get started with Profits Passport to create another cycle, if that makes sense. Okay. So if you're just watching this video, make sure you tune into the previous video that I did, which is entitled The Best Way to Earn $2,000 Commissions Online on Automation. That is going to give you an idea of what we're talking about here. But mostly here, we're going to talk about a particular strategy that I have for my group in the prop firm industry, guys. And right now, prop firms are huge right now because we all know that there's a lot of scams online. There's a lot of opportunities that don't stick, they don't stay. Preferably or mainly in the Forex, I mean, not the Forex, but mainly in the crypto field, which a lot of people gravitate to. So what people are doing now, they're gravitating toward Forex trading now, which I've been talking about for years now, that people need to learn the skill. But most people these days, of course, they don't have time. They don't want to learn. They just want passive income. They want automation, which is okay. And that's where I come in at, okay? So let me go ahead and get to this. Let's go ahead and share my screen. Share. We're going to get to it, guys. Right into it. All right. You should be able to see my screen here. So here's the flow, the blueprint for the prop firm. Let me first off start off by explaining what a prop firm is, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Now, here's what happens. A lot of people want to get into Forex trading, but unfortunately, they don't have the capital per se to start, right? They don't have the capital per se to start. And that's where your prop firms come in. If you ever heard of OPM, other people's money, that is the smart way to go about it in the end. If you have liquid capital sitting around in your bank account, like $1,000 extra in your bank, 5,000, 10,000, what I mean by liquid money or liquid assets is that's money that you have left over after you paid all your bills and taken care of your family, vice versa. The smart thing to do to put that money to work, if it's just sitting there in the bank, guess what? It is not doing anything for you. Put it in one of our proprietary softwares called Aithena, which I've talked several times about. Aithena that's going to bring you roughly in 7 to 10% of the month, and on the high end, 15%. The last month, ladies and gentlemen, in September 22, it did 10%. So you rather have your money just sitting there in the bank collecting dust, or would you have it work for you? That's the question at hand. Have it work for you, making income off of your money, your hard-earned money. So, with that said, a firm basically is a opportunity or company that allows you to tap into evaluations or challenges in order to receive a nice, healthy sum of capital to start trading with, okay? You get anywhere from, as you can see here, 25,000 all the way up to 500,000. I think some firms go all the way up to $1 million, all right? But one of the most popular firms out there is My Forex Funds. There's several out there. There's others popping up left and right, guys, because what happens here is this. The firms make their money by what? People coming in and people trying to pass these challenges. What ends up happening is a lot of these people don't pass. And of course, the profit firms are collecting off of that. But you have a small percentage of people that do pass, and they are awarded for their labor, and they're paid out from the prop firm. Okay, so here at My Forex Funds, basically, again, you're tapping into other people's money. You're tapping into a firm that will give you the capital if you're able to meet a certain amount of rules, okay, strict rules at that, and you can maintain those rules after you pass a challenge. That is what it comes down to. If you can do that, they would award you a nice hefty amount of capital to start trading with, that that they are able to help you to scale up your profits. And the other way the prop firms make their money is by the profit split. So as you start to scale up your account, make money, right, you're going to be splitting those dividends with the firm. So as you can see here, it says profit split up to 85%. So this is what people do. They start the evaluation. Let me just hit start now, show you the flow of everything. Give me 1 second here. All right. So basically, when you come here, I advise you guys to read everything in detail. Read everything in detail. All right. And do your research. That's a biggie. Do your own research. In my Telegram group, which you're going to gain access to, I'm going to leave a link below this video for you to gain access to our Telegram group. You're going to be able to see a few of the prop firms that we suggest, but it's up to you to do your research to see which one you're most comfortable with and what strategy you're most comfortable with. Me and my team, just PS, and by the way, me and my team, we have a way to pass you pretty fast, okay? Most of these prop firms are going to take you roughly 30 days to pass, 45 days to pass, okay? They give you there's a certain time frame for you to pass. So right here, for example, here's the points in my Forex funds. And a lot of these prop firms have the same amount of rules or same type of rules. Some are a little different, but in the end, they're very similar. Okay, 5% drawdown, 12% overall drawdown. Here's what you have. Here's the targets you have to hit. There's 2 phases in all these prop firms. First phase, you have to hit 8% profit on your account without breaching any of the other rules within a 30-day calendar period. Okay, if you don't hit that 8% within a 30-day calendar period, you lose a challenge. If you pass phase 1, there's a phase 2. In phase 2, you have to hit a 5% profit target within a 60-day calendar period. Okay, and then you must trade a minimum of 5 days on your account, and then of course no trading restrictions. Trade your Forex profit firm account your way, your size, your time, and vice versa. Now, drawdown can't go past a certain percentage, which is usually 5%. If your drawdown gets higher than that, ladies and gentlemen, you will lose the challenge. So these are the rules. Okay, these are what you're reading here is pretty much 90%. I'll say 85 to 90% of the rules across the board when it comes to prop firms, ladies and gentlemen. So that is what a prop firm is. So here's the passive income. This is passive income strategy number 2. The first video that I showed you previously with the high ticket opportunity with the profits passport, where you can earn $2,000 in affiliate commissions. That's passive income strategy number 1. This is passive income strategy number 2. And when you combine both of these, it is a combustion of income, ladies and gentlemen. If you can see what I see on these things, on these strategies, you will do astronomical in your walk with these strategies. Okay, and if you take it to heart and you take action, I'm here to answer all your questions, you will succeed. You will do well. Okay, so what you want to do is pick a prop firm. Actually, I'm just as I walk you through this. Here's my 7-step strategy that will work. Okay, short and long-term 7-day strategy. So here's the idea. Number 1, you want to get at least 3 to 5 different prop challenges. Okay, 3 to 5 of them. This is we all know diversification is key in the end. Listen to me closely. This is going to blow your mind here. So you want to purchase 3 to 5. You don't have to do it all in the beginning. Maybe purchase 1, pass that, purchase another one, pass that, right? Out of the 3 to 5, let me and my team help you pass one or two of these, okay, in a very swift manner. Now, when I say swift manner, I'm talking about very fast. We're helping clients pass their first phase in a matter of minutes to hours, and same thing with their second phase. But the only thing you have to do in between when we pass you is to do your 5 days of trading, and so 10 days pretty much, give or take, to pass you, which is pretty fast. Okay, so that's what my team and I are doing. But here's a stipulation: we're only doing it for a specific prop firm that allows us to use the particular software that we have. We have two particular softwares. Ladies and gentlemen, that we're using. We're using one to pass you swiftly. In essence, if you go, we call that the aggressive route. If you go with the aggressive route, understand we only have a specific prop firm or firms that allow us to do the strategy that we're doing to pass you swiftly. The second way is the conservative way to pass you. We're advising that you hook up to Aithena in the end. Okay, for the conservative way to be able to be passed more than 10 days out, you're going to be looking at Aithena. Okay, Aithena is inside of Eaconomy, which is a company I've been talking about for a while. I've been with the company over a year now, and Aithena is going to assist you in passing the other prop firms out there that don't allow our fast or aggressive strategy. Now, disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen, I have to put this out here: we are not guaranteeing you anything. Let me repeat: we are not guaranteeing you anything. I don't use the guarantee where we guarantee we're going to pass you, right? We do have on a fast-paced, aggressive way. We do have a money back guarantee, though, if we don't pass the first phase and the second phase for you. Let me repeat. On the aggressive side of things, we have a money back guarantee. On the conservative side, we don't. Okay, just want to put that out there as well. So those are the disclaimers. I want to tell you that up front. So number one, you're going to purchase 3 to 5 challenges and let us pass 1 or 2 of those for you very swiftly. Number two, all right, on the other props that we don't pass for you on the aggressive side, let Aithena pass it for you. Okay, let Aithena be working for you on the back end. And then number three, here's where we start to really get into the diversification, because the prop firms, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know it yet, is designed to help you scale up. Not only scale up, you want to scale up so you can bring in more cash flow, so that now in step number 3, you take a portion of that payout, which is your cash flow from the prop firm. Follow me now. You take a portion of the cash flow from the prop firm and you put it in a regular broker of your choice. Now we have we have a couple in particular that we recommend, okay, to put it in a regular broker. Now all roads are going to lead to Aithena in the end. Let me repeat: if you go fast, if you hire us to help you pass fast or slow, in the end, guys, we're going to recommend that you get hooked up to Aithena on the back end. Okay, some of you are going to want to trade your own account. Some of you are going to want to take signals and things like that. That's great. Inside of the company that we have, guys, you can do all of that. You can get hooked up to Aithena. You can take signals. You can do a lot of stuff inside of the company that we have. So it's not just the EA. Okay, it's not just the EA that we have, guys. We have more that we bring to the table, and we recommend that when you get hooked up to Aithena, ladies and gentlemen, because a lot of these Forex prop firms, they say they allow EAs, right? Which is true. A lot of them allow you to use EAs to pass, but when it comes to your regular funded account, some of them may cringe at it. So we have a specific strategy, and I'm not going to say this strategy on video, but I have a specific strategy that we're telling our customers to do when you get hooked up to Aithena with your live account, to make sure that you stay under the radar and that you continue to scale up your account. Okay, but initially, as you're scaling up both your prop firm money, as you're scaling up your prop firm money, you want to be dumping that into a regular broker. Because why is that? Why is that? Because in a regular broker, there's no rules. There's no drawdown rules. There's no EA rules and things like that. Everything goes in a regular broker. Anything goes in a regular broker, ladies and gentlemen. And at that point, what are we able to do? Not only are we able to scale up as we dump funds into this regular broker, but as we're scaling up in our prop firms, we're dumping a percentage of that money, maybe all of that money. That's what I would do. Most of that money, all that money into your regular broker. So you're leveraging the prop firms, ladies and gentlemen, inside to put inside the regular broker to escalate your dividends so that you can sleep good at night knowing that you're not going to get shut down from using a regular broker. You're just taking the funds from the prop firms and you're using it as a cash flow source, ladies and gentlemen, to put in a regular broker so you can escalate your dividends over time. And then on the back end, we recommend that you join Profits Passport as an affiliate, high-ticket affiliate program that's going to pay you upwards of $2,000 a pop, ladies and gentlemen, that you can start to put again in the broker to scale up your account to make even more money and compound right all the way up to the top. This is a crazy good strategy. Okay, now number 4, on month 4 you should be scaling up the props to generate more cash flow to eventually 500K, even to $1 million. At this point, you can do the math on what 7 to 15% roughly minimum a month Athena can do for your account. Let's just say 7% of 500K, ladies and gentlemen. Would you be mad at that if you made 7% off of 500K? What is that, ladies and gentlemen? That's $35,000. Would you be mad if you made 7% off of 500K? That's a low month for Athena. She's been rocking it out, doing way over 7%. Like I said, she did over 18% last month, September 2022. Okay. That's this type of strategy you need in your back pocket. Okay. So what I'm going to do, that's my time, ladies and gentlemen. That is my time. I'm going to leave a link below. I'm going to leave a few things below. I'm going to leave a link for you to join our Telegram group to get more information. Make sure you read the pinned post when you get in the Telegram group. Number 2, I'm going to put the brokers that we recommend to where you're going to dump your cash flow funds into. Okay. I'm going to put the brokers down there, right? So you can sign up for those, get verified. I'm going to leave a link for you to book a time to speak with me if you have questions. Maybe you looked at this video, it's like, man, this is genius. How do I get started? But I got a few questions. That's fine. Just go ahead and book a time to speak with us. Okay. And what else am I going to leave? I'm going to leave a phone number for you if you want to text me. Okay. The best way to get a hold of me as well is on Facebook under Ontarian Hawkins. Add me and send me a message. That's the best way to get a hold of me. And what else? What else? I think that covers everything. As far as Athena goes, if you want to get signed up with Athena, you got some liquid capital just sitting there. That's the other thing you have to do. You have to, again, still reach out to me personally, especially if you're in the USA. If you're in the USA, you have to reach out to me personally so we can get you started. It's a specific way. If you're in the another country, still reach out to me so we can get you started, because you may have questions about this strategy, because I want you to tap into the strategy, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I have a bonus video coming up next where we're going to show you live on how our proprietary software, not Athena, but we have a proprietary software that's helping people pass fast on the particular prop firms that we are allowed to use it on. Okay, I just want to emphasize that. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how we're passing folks in literally minutes up to hours, guys. It's literally, when I first seen this, I was blown away. I said, ain't no way this is happening. So these are my teammates, these are my business partners on the back end that has gotten their hands on something very special. And we're always testing new prop firms to see if we can use this strategy to pass you guys faster, because I know people out there, they want things quick, right? Nothing wrong with that. But sometimes conservative is good. But if you just ready to get it going, right? This is an option for you. Okay. So be on the lookout for the next video, guys. I'm going to show you one of our proprietary softwares that I can't leak out to the public. I can't even talk about what it is and what's the name of it. It is our KFC recipe in the Forex game, so to speak. Okay. So with that said, hopefully this made sense. Oh, the other link I'm going to leave below is the Profits Passport link for you guys if you guys want to check that system out. Again, that is the system that you want to get in on the back end of this strategy, which is passive income strategy number 2. Both of these strategies combined will help you to, my goodness, do some damage financially this year for many years to come. So do me a favor, go ahead and like this video, share this video, share and like the previous one I just did. It is going to help a lot of people around the world. Okay. Thanks for watching. Take care. You guys have a great day. And again, looking forward to speaking with you and getting you started. Have a great